Hi darling, I'll see you in 3 days.
Bye.
Will you miss me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
I've got a workshop to run for a client today and I'm going to go out and stay in Western Sydney near their site, and Jess is going to go hang out with her dad for a few days. We're in Sydney, so we're here until Sunday, so it's 3 days on my own. How odd. So I'm in Sydney to run a workshop tomorrow for the Sydney Children's Hospital Network. They have a software training team who have a pretty fundamental problem. Their operating model is not sustainable. Basically, demand keeps rising. They just can't keep up, so they need to take a look at their operating model to see what they can do differently. Can they work in different ways? Can they do something differently with the way they analyse incoming requests for training? Could they better use an extended team, super users or key users, subject matter experts out in the business? Could they harness technology more effectively? And what are they trying to achieve anyway? How do they judge success, and what do their customers or stakeholders really need? So there's some of the questions we're going to be taking them through tomorrow, and as usual my preparation is kind of down to the line. It's just the way I work, but I have found someone who's done some research that tells me this is okay. Someone is a chap named Adam Grant, who's a social scientist, and I've been reading his book Originals. Now, one of the things he talks about is the value of procrastination and the link between procrastination and creativity, and building a workshop, running a workshop is a creative act. And he has done some research which shows that a certain level of procrastination helps with creativity. Of course, I know my stuff, I know the content, I know what I'm trying to do with this group of people. It's just pulling the right things together in the right sequence, the right examples, the right case studies, framing the right activities to work with this group who I haven't worked with before. So I've checked into my hotel, I've got a hard copy printout of the slides, and I'm just going to work through them. I have a practice of a couple of areas, see if I can coherently talk through some of these case studies and maybe write a few.
Been out for a walk and there's just been this sudden flash storm. Heavy rain for a few minutes and then it started clearing. The sky's just so beautiful and bruised and dramatic. Okay, so several rehearsals later and a few notes, or more than a few on that one, but a few notes where I felt like I needed them. A couple of activities redesigned, and I am there. There's something about handwriting stuff that really gets it into my brain, handwriting and talking it out. So I finally feel like I'm actually ready for this session tomorrow, which is just as well because it starts in 11 hours. I really love the way this workshop tomorrow has done two things for me. One, help me pull together a whole stack of stuff that I know into a way that's useful to try to explain it to a group who maybe haven't been exposed to ideas. And secondly, to dig up some really good case studies, both ones that I already had that I've got an opportunity to use from conferences or from internet research or people in my network, as well as to find some new ones. So I'm excited about doing a job like this. Really helps highlight why it's important for me to keep my hand in. Although I'm not working inside an organisation, I've got to keep my understanding of what's happening in organisations current and look at how I can apply ideas and help bring them to. Okay, this is going to be the earliest I've been to bed in probably close to 2 weeks. This UK-based project has been throwing out my sleep patterns a bit. So I'm going to get a good night's rest, get my clothes ready now, go to sleep.